Baby, you better believe, flood it. Ain't got no Richard Billy, flood it. Cubans and bracelets and necklaces, flood it. Stone in my teeth like they bracelets, flood it. Diamond chains on the teeth. All these eyes on me, I keep going ski. Shorty on fleet with this pretty for me. Whole lot to see, clarity we. Cold like a polar bear north. Money strips my way from Dakota. No pretty bitches like Coca-Cola. Diamonds hit like the inmates had it go. Look like a fight. Like I just sight. Whole lot of ice. These diamonds bite. We shining bright. Look like a light. Show. Hell of a price. Expensive nights. She got a nice. She got me right. How about her ice? Ain't being better for me. Flood it. Ain't got no Richard Billy. Flood it. Cubans and bracelets and necklaces. Flood it. Stone in my teeth like they bracelets. Flood it. I spent 250 on just one chain. None of this shit kept on doing their name. Eliante got me going insane. Diamonds updated, they had it again. I'm underrated, they ain't even wait. They hated, I waited, I knew she would change. Pull up Mercedes, man, they look crazy. They hated, I waited, I knew she would change. Shot like his baby on how they sedated. They thought I was crazy, I bought some more trains. Shot out the shady, I just had the baby, and they going crazy, protecting the name. Reach for these stones and get popped in your brain. I don't smoke strong, they ain't stopping the train. Today is more gold, I'm not rocking the plane. I don't got it on and I don't feel the same. Ain't being better for me. Flood it. Ain't got no Richard Billy. Flood it. Cubans and bracelets and necklaces. Flood it. Stone in my teeth like they bracelets. Flood it.
And I never switch up. I been tryna get right, stacking my chest high. That's right, we gon' run that shit up. I was on my dick like, can't be no bitch, my nigga. Nah, boy, you better get up. Shorty with some dick that got up in them inside. Remember when I couldn't get up? How you try to dick ride, then you try to switch side. That's why I ain't fucking with. I was tryna get my shine for show. Had to look inside to find the glow. If you wanna leave, well, there's a dope. I don't check a bitch, come and go. A wise man once told me that love was blind. It's from the soul, can't see it from the eyes. I told him, oh, yeah, you probably right, but the only thing on mine is dollar signs. I'm just playing C. I've been trying to blow, I'm just trying to grow. Plenty money tree. Amateur pro, they already know they can't fuck with me. Hit the studio, do the usual flame.
That said, we're gonna get on the mic real quick. We did make a trade in the last video after the game, so if you didn't see that, we'll show it to you here in a second. Bullpen blew the game a few times. Pitching struggling, bullpen struggling, especially.
I can't fuck with no messy bitch. I should've knew you was steady. I just copped those school and I do 22 on it.
We traded out Justin Topa, relief pitcher. Didn't like his 3 pitches. Didn't like his arm angle. He was getting beat around the block. So we got rid of Travis Denard. Old. Both guys on the decline. Topa's 34. We got Jose Buto. Probably said it wrong. Really solid reliever, 26. And Dylan Dingler was kind of a throw-in. We have Henry Davis, who's very similar to him in AAA right now, but we're going to give Dylan Dingler the nod right now. See what he can do when he fills in. Langeliers is going to be the everyday catcher, you know, for the most part. We'll give you a quick look at this. Here we go. A little more stamina, too, than most of my middle relievers. give me maybe another inning in there. But the hits per 9 is what I was looking at. As far for this season, on the game, pretty solid. Better than what we have or had at the moment. Like I said, Henry Davis, they're the same overall, very similar players. Great arms, but I had Henry Davis last year in my Pirates franchise. I like him, but we're going to give Dingler the shot first because his blocking behind the plate's better, I believe. Yeah, 74 to 54. There's definitely a chance Davis will be called up at some point. We'll see.
So they pretty, I'm trying to get in a dope. Lot of cake, funnel cake. What is this? Butter break, diamonds, cardiac, high fat, overweight, cannabis, meditate, overseas, out of state, a lot of speed, no brakes, low fees, eat the case, been my bitch shit that he clean through. Had a rap at my bitch, got a glass roof. He's put up with a stick like that bamboo. Yeah, I put my mans on what your mans do. I done go low, we headed to Cancun, let go get it. Yeah, word. I got a story to tell. Yeah. Hey, check it. Hey, yo, my mom had once tried out for American Idol. I was 8 years old back home, feeling entitled. Went to school the next day, eyes bundled with hope. Fighting on the J's I get when she finally blows. Watching MTV Cribs, you know the spin-off for kids. I just knew when she won, that's just how we would live. Grandma babysitting us, paper plates in the kitchen. I was heartbroken when she didn't make the audition. Next morning filled with gloom, back to regular life. I dreamed of being a rich kid will finally die. Fuck working hard, nigga, boy, I'm trying to be fly. Hand me downs for my cousin, these ain't even my size. Fuck writing a verse with a sweet 16. I'm trying to be on MTV for my sweet 16. Rev Run, eldest son, got a Lambo for his. They making fun of my shacks, I can't handle this shit. Back to mom's dream chasing. I used to cry when she leave for the studio when we lived in East Aiken. Another demo that was shopped around that ain't make it. So then I started writing in that basement. It went like, it went like, it went like, it went like, yeah. Hey yo, my mom had once tried out for making a band. She made it to the 3rd episode, was taking a stand. You know the season where Puff made him run 6 miles? Now look what happened to Puff. Crazy how it worked out. It take me back to the days I'm sitting up on the couch, still counting my blessings. Uncle John watching westerns, headphones in my pen game steadily progressing. This little hobby of mine had turned into an obsession. Now this is back in 06. Now I'm back in 05. Mama had to choose between the dreams and keeping a job. I said, Mama, maybe you should make a dancing song. She said, son, that type of music don't last too long. Dream deferred. Meanwhile, my dreams is worse. Explicit bars, but I swore I wrote the cleanest verse. Fast forward, I'm 15 and got the biggest plans. I make it big since my mama didn't get the chance. Nigga, that's real. Oh yeah. Check this out. I get mad suited, I got this mad thing I recruited. My passion is a movie, I say fuck her cause I screwed her. I stay on my Cyrus everywhere I go, I'm screwed up. I know my Texas niggas got my back and that's for sure though. Sippin' on Instagram like tank flame, we ain't never shown dips, but I know them boys say they can't tell the money over there, baby, trust me, these niggas man, I cuz. I put charisma in my lingo when she feel.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. It's time for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Los Angeles Angels. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And starting this one, Ronel Blanco. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with three if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
And now it's Alec Bohm. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Checks over to first. Back safely. That one ripped. And off the base of the wall. Edwards around third. Relay throw home. Safe at the plate. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. That's outside.
No, that's outside.
And that's ball 1. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
That's in there. And to count 1-2. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Here's the Pirates lineup now. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner on at third, one gone. And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is down low. Blanco with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 2. Here is Jock Peterson. That one outside, and it's 1-0.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
And another ball.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
And that one is lifted in the air. Siri sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Pirates 2 and the Angels coming up. Back here at Angel Stadium, and on the hill today, Ryan Weathers. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
That's towards center. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Randall Grichuk.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Torres matched a homer in his last game. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
That one missed.
1-2. Two and two.
One out, base is empty. That misses.
Ball.
Full count now.
Count is full.
One down, base is empty. Got it. And now 2 gone.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
So Harper stands in. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Harris sizing this one up. And that will end the inning. Back in Anaheim, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Blanco back to work. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
JT Realmuto steps in. On the corner for a strike. Blanco in his second season, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. On the ground to first, and that's foul. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
That's the ball.
Josh Bell stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that misses.
That's the ball.
And now 2-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Ryan Weathers will get back to work. Santander with some impressive production lately. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Jordan Westburg stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Popped up. McLean makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. Randall Grichuk now.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
That one misses. Ball 1. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Swing and a pop-up. Seager makes the play, and it's out number 3. And the Angels are gone in order, and they're down 2-0. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Matt McLean. And that one fouled off. Pitch in the dirt. And now it's even 1-1. Foul ball there. On the ground to 3rd. One up, one down. So the lineup flips over. Xavier Edwards, the next Pirate to hit. Oh, he doesn't get the
ball.
call. And that is ball one. Up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And here comes Alec Boehm. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Just off the outside edge. Ball one. Fastball for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Just missed. Out there to center. Siri really on his horse for it. Pulls up and it drops for a hit. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Seager batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Ripped to third. Zips it to first, and that is the inning. So one left for Pittsburgh. They're up 2-0. Back here at Angel Stadium as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. And the first offering is not close. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. He put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now it's Jose Siri. Went deep in the ball game last night. First pitch misses.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that's a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Fired to second, and a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
So digging in, Jeremy Pena. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's Gleyber Torres. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And that one hammered back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Pirates 2 and the Angels 1. Start of the fourth, leading off, Teoscar Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
1-2.
And a pitch. That misses, and it's 2-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Dingler down to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Here's Jack Peterson. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. There's the strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or away.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Two outs. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one not close. It's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2 down, nobody on. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. There's a swing and a drive. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Santander in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. This one in the air. Real Muto hauls it in for the out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Westberg takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Randall Grichuk, the next to hit for the Angels. Flied out his first time. That's down and in.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
That one missing inside. Ground ball to Bohm. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Angels leave one. They're down 2-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Blanco back to work. Just missed.
Oh, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Blanco winds and deals. Way high with that one. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. A solo shot, and they add to their lead. It's 3-1. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. He's just too good of a hitter at the plate. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. 0 for 1 so far. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Matt McLean. Ground ball right side and foul ball. McLean measures 5 feet 8 inches, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. And that one in the air center field. Siri sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Fought off foul. Just missed. Bell, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that is out of play. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Alec Bohm, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Matt Waldron gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
2 on, 1 out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground to short, could be 2. Over to Torres. Over to first, safe.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Now it's Corey Seager. 0 for 2 in this one. Seager with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Splits the plate. 0-1.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
That one's upstairs. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Angels 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Inside. 1-0.
You know, these Angels need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Boom. Goes on to first. 1 up, 1 down. Jose Siri, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's the strike at the knees.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Next offering misses, and a count even 1-1. The Pirates up by 2, last half of inning number 5. Swung on, belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Now, Dylan Dingler. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Missing inside, and it's a ball and a strike. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. First and second, 1 out. Pena digs in now, 1 for 2. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. This to third. Tags the runner. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Pirates 3 and the back in Anaheim, top of the 6th inning. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. On the ground to third. And he It gets by him.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Peterson in the box again. Takes a strike. That's a strike. 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Hernandez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Here's a high chopper, and it goes just foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Pena drifts towards it. One away. And here is Michael Harris II, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Now move to first. Hernandez back easily. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save.
He's in there.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And there's 2 down. Here comes Real Muto. He's already homered in this game. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. Outside, and 1-1.
1-1.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the catch. And that is that. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Pirates 3 and the Angels 1. And we're back. Gleyber Torres up to hit. And that one lifted in the air center field. Squeezes it. 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Ball 1 to Bryce.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And another
That's a ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
This one in the air center field. Harris under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Angels. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And that's
Ball
off
inside.
the inside edge. And it's 2-0. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Zach Jackson loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Soto getting loose as well. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Ryan Weathers done for the night, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Righty reliever out of the pen, Brian Baker.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. Right through there for a strike. upstairs. Fouled off down the right side.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2-2.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends. Back here at Angel Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's Josh Bell. In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit. I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Xavier Edwards. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
1-0.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball.
Bell leads off first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
I mean, trying to hit that pitch immediately after seeing a good fastball on the pitch before, just a brutal task, man. I don't envy this at all. You almost have to sit fastball and hope you get one you can put in place so you don't have to deal with the potential of seeing the knuckleball with 2 strikes.
Now here is Alec Bohm. And there's a ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Torres fires over to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Pirates leave 1, and the score stays 3-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Zach Jackson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late. And close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swings through that.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So in now for the Angels, Jordan Walker.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
No strikes.
The tying run at the plate. Center field. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. Jose Siri, the next to hit for the Angels. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-0. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a chopper out to short. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Jackson throws to first. Siri back in on a dive. Siri, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. No runs on. So remaining in the game defensively, Jack Sawinski. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Also entering the game, Shea Langoliers. He takes over behind the plate. Seager stands in now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Tyler Holton.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Walker hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He circles the bases. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now Jack Peterson 0 for 3 in this one. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Holton, 28 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2018. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Throws to first. And Peterson retired.
Now batting, center fielder Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris II, the next Pirate to hit. And there's the strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's down and away.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Gregory Soto. He's pitching on 2 days rest. So digging in, Jeremy Pena. Line drive. Hernandez flashes the leather on the running catch.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Torres at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Glaber gets a piece. 1 and 2. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. So he goes yard to left. And they close the gap. It's 4-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next for L.A., Bryce Harper. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
That one is hammered right field. Peterson going back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now 4-2. The 9th inning is next on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's JT Realmuto. Dedniel Nunez comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. There's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1-2.
And that's outside. 2-2. On the ground, out to short. Sends it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Josh Bell at the plate now. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
McClain now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Headed towards the corner. Walker hustling after it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Pirates 4 and the Angels 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now the third baseman, Jordan Westberg, 1 for 3. The pitch. Misses outside. Ball 1. Here's a rocket out to left. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And a big swing of the bat. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the 9th.
All over that one right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Really important at bat coming up now.
Digging in, Jack Sawinski. Inside, just missed. Tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
That one misses. Now 3-1. Jordan Walker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Hits the fence. The run comes in from second, and they trail by 1. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for the Angels, Jordan Walker. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
1-1.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
1-run game, bottom 9. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. This one in the air. Bell drops into the glove, and there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Siri will hit next.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Late on that fastball.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
This one in the air. Seager. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates strand the tying run on base to win it.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even room with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. We're pretty Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows. 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me. Reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven. No